Imagine it's 2028 and AI hasn't just replaced the low-skill jobs, it has replaced the white-collar jobs, collapsed the consumer demand, crashed markets, and the unemployment rate has exceeded 10%. This isn't sci-fi, this is a scenario which a lot of economists are now modeling, and today we are breaking down exactly why some think that AI could destabilize the global economies by 2028. Stick with me throughout the video and this might change how you think about AI. Another day in the world of AI, and today I came across a very interesting piece of content which I would like to share my views on, and also I would encourage you guys to share your opinions on the same. So this post is by Citrini Research and it's a very interesting take and a POV from 2028 of what all changes have come because of the advancements in AI, and this post is literally going viral with 39,000 bookmarks, 20,000 likes, 4.9 thousand reposts and already 16.1 million views. It's a very long article. This is the article, but I have read this thoroughly and want to share my opinion on the same with you guys. So the 2028 global intelligence crisis isn't about some killer AI robots, it's a potential macroeconomic scenario. It actually imagines a future where companies begin replacing human intelligence with machines, and this creates a negative economic spiral rather than prosperity. Now, since the article is very lengthy, I have noted some key points and important topics to discuss. So the blog argues that in future, AI will increase the productivity so much that the companies will lay off human workers faster than the jobs are created. And we can already see that happening. This may sound good for profit, but for economy as a whole, it's really bad. If workers are losing their income, their spending power becomes less, right? And if they can't spend more, then how will the businesses earn? Businesses earn less. Basically, this creates a negative feedback loop with no breaks. So this section basically talks about how AI has become so capable of replacing complex jobs like writing software, negotiating contracts, and analyzing data. So suddenly companies realize that why should we pay the employees $100,000 when we can get a subscription for $200 a month and AI can do all our work. So in this article, they have created a hypothetical headline also from October 2026 that ServiceNow growth decelerates to 14% from 23%, announces 15% workforce reduction and structural efficiency programs. Shares fall 18%. So they are basically highlighting the economic impact of AI when companies start using the cheaper AI services rather than the human workforce. Now, obviously, like we discussed earlier, it will lead to higher corporate margins, but massive layoffs and shrinking consumer demand. If there is no consumer demand, who will these businesses sell their products to? The next section, when friction went to zero, this talks about how common the LLM and AI will become. Just in a way it is compared to cloud computing, like people don't even know what cloud computing is, still they use their application in streaming services, right? And they also talk about how AI will impact a lot of sectors like insurance renewal, travel booking platforms like agents will be able to assemble a complete itinerary of flights, hotel and everything faster and cheaper than any other platforms. Financial advice, tax preparation, routine legal work, all of this will be like managed by AI without giving a second thought. This also mentions that even the sectors where human relationship was considered really important will be impacted. For example, real estate, where buyers tolerate 5 to 6% commission because each broker would have different information, and even that would crumble once AI agents with decades of information data could replicate the knowledge base instantly. The impact of AI within the next 2 to 3 years could be such that all the sectors are impacted by it. When you actually think about it, 2 to 3 years is not a really long period of time. And I think the crux of this is the supply demand mismatch. The supply would be surplus and the demand would not be there because of the less spending power of the consumers, and it will impact every single thing. For example, impact on mortgages and consumer spending. Housing prices will fall, defaults will rise because obviously people, when they do not have the money to fulfill their basic needs, so obviously they can't pay for luxury, and financial strain on banks and markets will be visible. And it will be really interesting to see how economies shape in future. One tricky point that this blog mentions is the market indicators like GDP and stock prices can look strong even though the real economy is deteriorating. So it calls this as ghost GDP, which is an economic output that doesn't come from human wallets because machines don't spend money. The article also discusses how governments may try to intervene in this situation, from universal income to taxing AI compute. The article mentions that these policies will lag behind because of how fast the AI disrupt the jobs and markets. Although this is a hypothetical scenario and not a guaranteed future, but it could have huge implications. AI isn't just a tool, it could reshape employments, markets, and how economies function. While I'm really excited about the capabilities and the advancements of AI, it would be really interesting to see how economies work along with AI. Let me know in the comment section that do you think the major layoffs that are happening these days would increase in the future and would lead to this economic imbalance and uncertainties? And for more AI, cybersecurity and tech related content, subscribe to the channel and like this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.
You know I'm after this shit till the world say my motherfucking name. Say my name. Say my motherfucking name.